Who's got the munchie?
Sue had a senior moment. She said, pleased to tell you she had a senior moment.
You had a senior moment,
The vanilla
okay.
fudge did not do Sonny and Cher, I Got You, Babe.
Oh, that's good.
I think she was a little dazed and confused.
Okay, well, listen, that happens.
Yeah.
It does happen.
It
really
happens all the time to us.
No, not to us, but to people that we know really well.
And I like how Kitty was putting the emojis. She put
Yeah.
the monkey.
Yeah,
she
you could have
put
gone for the
cop
pizza.
car.
You could have gone for the pizza.
She did the donkey.
You got the donkey.
For a cat, she used a tiger, and all you needed was a dog.
And,
so there you go.
Well, or the chick who's lying laughing on her ass.
Well,
I tell
don't
you
know
what.
if there's emojis for that.
Well, I'll bet there's not far. Yeah, oh my God. Well, how about stupid Danny on the rooftop?
Yeah, well.
And the children.
No, Tim, there was no dancing on the devil's head in that song.
No dancing. Well, no.
Yeah.
And Lori thinks we should make that the theme song for Anything Goes Wednesday. I don't know. We weigh in on that? You want to hear that every Wednesday? Because anything goes. I mean, that was. Let me tell you the story about that.
Christian, get a slice of pizza.
Brian decides. We were in the middle of doing the. Who got the pizza?
Christian L.
Okay. We were in the middle of doing all the recordings and stuff, and his friend, the comedian, what's his name? Help me out. The guy who did the movie.
I really don't remember.
All right, it doesn't matter. The movie is called Totally Baked.
His last name started with an S. I don't know that guy.
I don't know. Anyway,
I had never heard of him
it
before
doesn't matter.
or
It doesn't matter.
since.
Brian says to
What
me,
was the name of the movie?
Totally Baked.
Okay.
Apache-mentary. Brian calls me up and he says, Stevie, because, this is, we were still living at the country club.
Craig Shoemaker.
We were living in waiting for the bubble to burst to buy something. So we were in a place where I didn't have a full-blown studio. But over time, I had created enough gear to make an absolutely killer portable studio, which I did. And Brian had seen it because Mark and I would use it to show them the demos. It was just a bunch of cool stuff. And he said, Stevie, we need to write a song. My friend Craig has got a movie and I need some music. And I told him we'd write a song for him. And I'm like, okay. So Mark was staying with us and we took a ride up to Sarasota. I guess it was around dinner time, after dinner time in the evening, about 8 o'clock maybe. And we went out and did the town and all that whole thing. And he says, guys, I'm going to bed. I want you to watch the movie. No music in this movie. It's just a movie about people getting high.
Yeah, Tim thinks it's a great film.
It is
Are you sure it's the right film?
I haven't. Well, check out the credits because there's 2 of these songs are in there anyway, and this is one of them. And so Brian says, I've got a title for a song. It's like a party anthem song. And he tells us, who phoned the law? So Mark and I are like, okay, and we watch this movie, right? And in the movie, and it's funny because when I listen to it back and I listen to the lyrics, I can tell which lyrics I wrote and which lyrics Brian wrote. And I remember, because I can remember the scenes in the movie where the guy said that he was so addicted to pot that he was drinking the bong juice.
Used bong juice.
Yeah, used bong juice. And so...
which is disgusting.
A little gross. And it says in there, whatever it was, mixing up his whiskey with some used bong juice. That was mine. And stupid Danny's on the rooftop screaming, there's nothing here to fear, standing in his Speedo, shouting, Superman is here. That's all Brian.
Yeah.
Uncle Charlie's going mental since he came from overseas. kissing all the pretty girls and spreading his disease. That's Brian too.
Yeah.
And then I, of course, was the dog got the munchies, and Brian answered
The cat ate the
the cat at the
stash.
stash, and then the chick who lied with him, lying laughing on her ass. Then I wrote the donkeys in the kitchen, what were the monkeys in the kitchen, the donkeys in the hall, hey, hey, who phoned the law?
Right.
And
Brian wrote the one about cousin Billy,
cousin Billy's acting silly, impressing all the
lighting fire to his farts or something like that.
Yeah. Let me set the scene about the song I'm going to sing. Someone dropped a 2-ounce bag. Now that's a thrilling thing. I wrote that.
Yeah.
Is it work?
Where's it from?
Does it work?
What's it
And is
called?
it good? He said it doesn't suck. Where's it? What's it called? And where's it from?
Alaskan Thunderfuck.
So that was a combination of me and Brian.
And that was really a strain of pot.
And it really is. It really is such. I've actually had.
Since then,
I've seen.
we
it.
had never heard of it before. Okay,
And
so everybody's for having that as the theme song.
it's a great song. I love that song.
They're for having it for Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, there's a
so,
video. There's a
Children
video.
of the Lawn.
Yeah, Children of the Lawn. How's it going out there? Interesting day today in Studioville. I'm trying in this first volume of Exhumed, I'm trying to touch, because it's obviously supposed to be stuff that you wouldn't ordinarily hear, or that you wouldn't hear under any other circumstances.
Yeah, like, I got you, babe.
Yeah, like us doing the I got you. No, so
in the spring.
so the dats, like I said, the dats are like not labeled great. Some of them are. Some of them have a town, and some of them have a date. Some of them have a town and a date. And it's an interesting process, because I'll throw one in and I'll know which tour it is by the set list. So I'm listening to this one, and I hear, it's from the Stone Pony. I think I mentioned it the other day, and we're doing Sparks and the whole Live at Leeds thing. And I was listening to it because there are certain things that, because these are board mixes, which means they're already pre-mixed going on to this tape. So what you have is what you have, and you can do some mastering, and you can do a lot of stuff on the back end, but not to anything individual. Another, you can't break it up. The stew has been made, and you can't separate the meat from the potatoes. So, well, you can, but that's it. You got the left side, which would be the meat, and the right side, which would be the potatoes. But I was listening to it today, and it's so amazing, because that's some of the first stuff that we did with John from that, from Live at Leeds. And I was listening to this whole thing, and Chris Clark, this is 2001. So Chris Clark's playing keyboards, and man, what a monster job he did. He really brings that Rabbit Bundrick thing to the table with the B3 and the piano.
Yeah.
And just coolness, and so I'm sitting out there and I'm listening, and I said, I want to see the difference. I want to listen to it, because I don't remember. I haven't listened to the Live at Leeds version in like forever. And so I just popped on YouTube, because you can hear it. And it blew my mind how much slower they did it, and how much faster we did it. And we did do it fast. John wanted to fly, and it was really weird going back. I mean, it's the Who. There's no question that that's the way it should be done. But this was, a freight train with nobody up in the front controlling the freight or the train.
Yeah.
Just out of control, downhill with the furnace burning and somebody laughing insane.
Yeah.
And so it's coming.
Yeah, it's coming.
It's coming. I
Coming
just,
right along.
And it's, man, I tell you what, it really, I was listening to it today, and then we'll move on to video. I was listening to it today to something that I shared with the label, and I could feel my shoulders wanting to fire, the muscles in my back and my shoulders wanting to fire, like almost like, not really twitching, but knowing in my mind that, hearing it and having the impulses of how I would have to move to play those things. It was just, it's so amazing how ingrained. And I'll bet you I played that stuff more than John did, because we played it in Rat Race. We played all that live at lead stuff. That's and I remember hearing that album for the first time in Connecticut at the Alan Johnny's, the famous house. And it blew me. I said, nobody can be that good.
Huh. Well.
Wrong. They're that
Okay,
good.
so now for our verse video tonight.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
by the way, that was very well done, Stevie.
What was?
Your little update about the Oxzoomed.
Oh, Oxzoomed, yes.
Yes,
Oxzoomed.
very good. Okay, so we had a couple people ask for Rat Race Originals tonight.
Rat Originals.
Yep.
Yes, indeed.
Mark Visconti did, and TV John. Don't see TV in tonight, but we'll do this one for Mark. Rock Angels.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Like this one. And yeah, I think this is 19, I don't know. Figure it out. $1980, Circus Circus. for you.
I think we all know a rock angel or two.
We all know a rock angel.
Yes, we do.
That was fun. That was a fun song to write.
And how does it go? Will you climb to heaven on the strings of my guitar?
Can you climb? Yeah, well, that's the middle of it. That's the rock angel. Oh God, man, I just heard it and I can't
Mark
remember.
Visconti, amazing band, amazing song, one of my favorites. Thank you for playing it. Well, that's for you and TV John. TV John just entered the room, it looks like, so maybe you got to hear a little bit of it since he's the one that requested that.
Man, why can't I remember? Now you see, now, man, I got to go back and I have to just listen to the first verse.
Okay, go ahead. It's, anything goes.
Yeah, anything goes. So I just want to hear what the lyrics are. Nice. We're getting closer. Hey, multi.
She had a couple of them. I think she had maybe an edible. Oh boy.
There you go. I got it.
Tell everybody. Tell the class.
Spread your wings high. Spread your wings high over me, wide over me. Jesus, now you got
I thought
me.
it was the city streets.
It's high over me. Oh God, come on, Steve. Come fly to me high over city streets. Right. Won't you show me the secrets that an angel keeps? We'll be high in the clouds while you're taking your vows as the city sleeps. This is your line. This is all you want. Can you climb to heaven on the strings of my guitar? This is all right. This is climb to heaven on the strings of my guitar. Fall as you reach for a brighter star. No words like to be anything other than what you are.
Everybody's got to be who they are.
That's right. Rock angel of rock and roll. I like this is like a big day. Oh shit! She don't do I did, but when we brought it to the cabin, Dave wanted to sing in that part. So what are you gonna do? Say no?
Well,
it's a good part.
Do you remember the month Rock Angels in 1980? He's lucky he knows it's from 1980, Chris.
Do I remember the month that we wrote it on it? I could check my phone bill. Shit, man, I don't know. I really don't know. Well, I tell you what, we did that in. Hang on, now you're causing trouble. You see, hang on.
No, somebody else is causing trouble.
I gotta look. Okay, so that's 1980. It had to be I don't know, it had to be like the summer, maybe, or the spring.
Right, so summer or spring.
Yeah, summer
there
or
you
spring.
go, Chris.
That's as
if
close
that
as I
does,
could get. I'm judging by, because I remember developing the song. I remember bringing it in, and I remember it took us a couple of passes around until we got it to where we wanted it to be, and then, like it did with all our stuff started to develop. So it was probably, I don't know if that was October. It was probably in the spring. It had probably been written about 6 months before that.
Chris Chanel says no. The tour. It wasn't a tour, Chris.
It was an endless. It was an endless tour. It was one
well,
tour.
He's saying, listen. He says no. The tour, 1980. The reason why I asked is because John Lennon was still alive. Okay.
Yeah, we were playing at Mother's in New Jersey the night that he was shot. And I remember we added Imagine to our set.
Wow.
Yeah, somewhere there's a recording of it somewhere.
December 9th, Tim, 1980. Yeah. No, December 8th. I'm sorry, December 8th, because my father died on the same day. Not the same year, but the same day. Him and John Lennon had the same birthday, October 9th.
Yep.
And they died on the same day.
And John too,
December
and
8th.
as well.
Yeah, but he didn't die on the same day.
No.
Yeah. Let's see. What else we got?
I don't know. It depends where we were playing. But I'm bummed. Okay. Thank you.
Mark Visconti says, give Gordon a call.
Why?
I don't know why. Give Gordon a call. Don't know why.
Are you trying to get in touch with him?
I don't know what.
We
know how to get in touch with him.
Oh, wait a minute. I know where you're going with this. No. No.
For the words, he said. For the words. We just had the words. We know the words.
Forward only.
Yes. Okay, so moving on, because we have a couple of other requests. That was just the first one.
Wow.
Second one would be another TV John request. He wanted some Mighty Joe Young.
Oh, okay.
Doing Mean Streets.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to jump.
So this would be Steve's band with Al
Renino and Lou Ubriaco.
Right, and this was about 1985.
Oh, it was 1985 for sure.
1985.
Bad Lulu, we used to call
it was L'Amour's in Queens.
L'Amour's in Queens.
Right.
I'm just going to jump right into it.
Jump on in.
Here I come.
Steve is singing the David Lee Roth part.
Yeah,
and
this was
playing
like
the Alex Van Halen part.
Well, somebody has to do it.
I like the song.
He's here. We have all Queens people here tonight. I know. Peace.
Bad Lulu, man.
And Alranino
Yeah.
and Stevie. Hey, man,
yeah.
that was one badass band.
Yeah, it was.
It was.
We had a good time.
It was. It was like a bunch of gunslingers. It was Doc Holliday, Johnny Ringo, and Wyatt Earp.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're all dead.
Well,
No.
the band is no longer together either.
It's very funny that you would say that.
Why?
And TV asked about the book because
What is the book?
a song
By? Come on, Remy.
by me and Louie.
By
the
you
book.
and Louie.
Yeah,
You played it with Money Joe. Come
play
on,
by
Remy.
the book, win by the rules.
Woo!
I believe that people who are the best at what they do should be the winners.
A Van Halen song.
It's not a Van Halen song. Louie and I wrote that.
Oh, wow.
We
sounds like
that was
Van.
and then diddly down, didn't dig it, ramp and diddly down, didn't do. You don't remember that?
Yes, I do.
Well,
Oh, come on in now and
Oh,
stop
wait.
crying.
Jesus.
Or stay
Like,
out. That's right.
Very good. I get the tail.
Yeah. Remy has
Anyway,
decided to join the party.
the book, I'm getting out of my car today in the garage, and there's some road cases in there, and on top of one of the road cases is two 2-inch tapes. Now, you remember the 2-inch tapes, TV, and it was Mighty Joe Young.
All right, lay down,
The
Remy.
book is one of the,
Remy.
we got 3 songs. What are we having? Are we at PetSmart?
No, we're thanking Michael for the superstars. Thank you, Michael.
Yeah, we need the sound.
We're not at Pet Smart. We're at Remy's house. Remember that.
Freaking Remy's house. This dog like runs the world here.
He does. Every dog. Oh, thank you, Laurie. Superstar. Yeah, every dog we've ever had runs the house
Yeah, how's that happen?
because
I'll tell you how
that's
it
how
happens.
I treat my dogs.
But see, this is the thing. I mean, now let me give you the 411 on this, on the dog thing. I am for reward training. I think, like I knew that when we got him, he was going to be fast as shit, and there was no way I was going to chase him if he decided to run away or got lost or whatever. So I got a basketball whistle, beep, 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 coach's
Referee,
whistle.
yeah.
And I trained him to come to it for Swedish meatballs. It's the only time he ever got them.
Well, that's what they said in dog
Yeah, because
school.
in dog school they said that they'll go
The
nuts for that and
frozen,
it'll
the
imprint on their
Hormel,
brain.
Swedish meatballs.
So I could not blow this frickin' whistle for a year. And if I blow it, he is there in a heartbeat, right? So with Laura, the one thing that they teach, one thing they teach in dog school.
Okay,
is
I
to-
see where this is going. Come on, bring it.
Is to just use one command once.
Right? Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but see, if I'm Remy, I just ignore that
But
shit.
you're not Remy.
Yeah, but I am now.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, you said it twice. See, you're repeating
Now.
the command. Now. That works. That works for him. That works for
It does. That worked for all of them.
all of them.
What he was going to say is
What was I going to say?
that I'll say, come
Stop.
here,
Wait.
Remy.
No, don't.
And he
Hey.
won't come. Then I'll say, Remy, I say, come here. And he won't come. So I have tried repeating it, and he just looks at me like, what?
I have never really heard that. I've heard you casually call him and then you start talking to him.
Yeah, when I say now, though, does a bitch get up and...
Well, right, because he knows that.
And I have never had to lay a hand on him either, so...
Except for that one time that he tried to take your leg off.
Well,
No.
what?
You couldn't ask for a sweeter dog.
Okay, Michael said that his dog runs his house too. And Tim said all of your dogs are adorable. We've only had one at a time though, Tim.
Yeah, because they're so freaking big, you can't have more than
And
one.
TV says it happens because the dogs train you well. That's right.
Although I'll tell you what.
And Sue says Luna runs her life. That's her cat. Lori says we're having a star party. Love that, Lori. Star party.
Star party. I love a star party. Here's it. It's going off all over the place.
Okay, we
What's
got
that?
more videos to play. Now, on to our next, because
What is
one
our
of them
next?
is 11 minutes long. Let's see. Okay, so we've only done 2. Okay, this will be the 11-minute long one.
This is the
This is
long
for
one?
Lori Richardson. She wanted some Jethro Tull
Oh.
by Rat Race Choir.
You wanted
So
Tull?
you're gonna get thick as
You
a
can't
brick.
handle the toll.
Thick as a brick for you, Lori Richardson.
Here it comes. My favorite, by the way.
From what year?
You really?
Well, we'll tell you
91,
after.
I think. Maybe. I don't know.
It was Jack.
This looks like. I don't know. I can't tell you.
All right, we'll figure it out.
Oh. Is that Larry?
Listen to the songs. It's Jack.
No, it's not Jack. That would be Larry McGowan. This is 97. That's a different song. I have to go, folks.
is noted for, and F major. This quiet and very pleasant interlude proceeded by Larry's organ, which then unites with the guitar to provide textural overlays rich in progressive counter-rhythms. Young Gerald Bostock's poem is then played up again once more, so of course by young David Camilla. And after a further 10 bars, the guitarist, the bassist, and I myself will blend and aspire towards eager participation in anticipation of the orgasmic sensation to follow. To follow. We're getting old.
Yeah, Reunion, you had Zebra and not
Good Rats.
Twisted.
Good
Good
Rats.
Rats, but you had D. Snyder's Twisted.
Whatever that was,
Twisted,
yeah.
Sick MFs.
Well, whatever it was that night. But man, I Thick as a Brick's another one of those songs.
Oh, Pat Romano, best band there ever was. I will fight anyone that begs to differ.
I will hold your glasses.
I thought you were going to hold his phone. Here, hold my phone.
No, it's fun. This is fun. Boy, I'm throwing it back. First of all, somebody, I guess it was Ed, asked about what was
Laurie's
actually
right there with him. She's right there with him.
what was referred to back in the day as the hoodle, and we talked about this before. And actually, Jan, our light man, and sort of the band Bundini back.
He was the guy dancing in the front with the big afro.
Big afro and
Skinny
the
dude.
overalls and just, just chilling and thrilling. And so Jan has the hoodle, which gave way to a number of other things. I think he got it after the strippers had their way with it.
Yeah, you didn't want it. Oh, anyway, so before we go past this subject, Kitty Tiger said that was way better than Tall.
Oh.
And Mark Visconti said absolutely best band ever. Laurie Richardson, I'm right there with you, Pat. So, okay.
Well, that's high props,
You know
guys.
what?
And
you guys are very lucky to have had seen them at all. There's some people that have not, like Tim McCullen.
Yeah, there are some people. It's interesting. The same thing with the Entwistle Band. There are the people that saw it and the people that never will.
That's right.
But unlike the Entwistle Band, there's far less classic material out there because there just wasn't the means of recording it. I mean, I have some acetates and stuff from the 60s, but and I think I played one or two of them on the show here and there. It's kind of like one of those things where you're lucky if you have pictures of your grandparents, you know what I mean? Because it wasn't that easy to make recordings back then. But anyway.
Okay, now we have one more song, so let's stay on track because we have 7
we're gonna stay on
minutes
track.
left.
Okay.
Well, so this is for Sue because she wanted to hear something.
That rocked.
Anything cool and rockin'.
Well, this is cool and rocking.
Yes.
And
this is Rat Race Choir.
This is one of the first 4 songs that we played with John Entwistle in Chicago.
But this is not with John. This is not with John.
I don't even know where this came from. I just stumbled over it, and it seemed to fit the bill.
So it's Rat Race Choir.
Requested. So here it is.
Playing, Won't Get Fooled Again in 1991.
Wow.
Ha. Okay. about millions. There you go.
Well, I
That's
know what he
Bert
means. I know
Heckin said.
exactly what he means.
Okay.
I'm sorry to tell you, I know exactly what he means. I think about that all the time, Bert, and the fact that we were there, whether we were connected or not, we were certainly connected by the music and the time. And I've only really gotten this view lately since COVID closed down any hope of going out and playing, or any situation that might have encouraged me to go out and play. I realized what, the stars really aligned in that time for us. And I don't know what a better ending would have been. You know what I mean? I'd love to think that we would have turned into Led Zeppelin type of super band and gone on to incredible stardom. But if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. And I don't know that was everybody's idea. For me, somebody said they played like they were in front of thousands. I mean, I loved playing those songs. When I was in that, it was higher than you can get with drugs or anything else. It was to be able to float in and around that music with those other musicians. It's nothing else like that. That if you've ever had a flying dream where you have that amazing chill up your back when you realize, I don't know if you've
I've
ever
never had one of those.
Well, if you've ever had one, that's what it feels like, and it doesn't stop.
Doesn't feel like it's ever gonna
So, what was the last, I don't know. I think the legacy of what we did lays with you guys. I mean, maybe we weren't supposed to finish. I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe it's left for, another generation. Like, they'll find some
like
old tapes or something. I don't know.
The Grail.
Like what?
Like that Grail that they're still looking for. The Holy Grail.
Like that Grail that they're still looking. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we have run over, people.
Wow.
And Sue thought that was a great choice, so we're glad that you approve, Sue.
Yes, we are always glad.
You said anything cool and rockin', and that was cool and rockin'.
And I don't know if I've played that, or if I have, I certainly haven't played it a lot. I have all this stuff no, it doesn't matter. I'm glad you enjoyed it, and it's always my pleasure to share it. And, you're right. Somebody said, I think maybe Richard, these tapes they're only like photos of fruit. You know what I mean? Yeah, they remind you what it looked like and what it tasted like, but there was nothing like being there, and we were there, man.
Gail says, what a phenomenal show, Luongos. I want to
thanks.
go back in time. You know what?
Yeah, but it's
but then
not.
You wouldn't have us doing this show.
Yeah, and there's still more stuff to come. I mean, for me anyway, because going back in time, I think
if you're happy right now in this minute,
it wouldn't be the same.
No.
Unless you didn't know that you went back in time.
That's right.
Because I've thought about that many, many times. I'm listening to show after show, and I listen to my performances with other musicians like over decades. And, it's, I don't know. Still pretty fun, but anyway, I don't want to walk. I don't want to go to Waffle House.
Yeah, you're gonna live at Waffle House.
So you'll know where to find me.
Meanwhile, that is like how Brown Eyed Girl is the most, I don't ever want to play that song again. Waffle House is the most, that's where I want to eat again from a lot of musicians. They said Waffle House. Because they don't have those up north, I think. We have one right down the street. But anyway, that's that. Now, tomorrow night, we have the multi-talented Hal Howland.
Very nice. That was very, very well read.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so it's going to be an interesting show, and join us as always. And it's, I don't mean to go all Drew Barrymore.
Hey, Waffle
on
House,
you.
man.
All right, man, I'm done. You guys.
Would you like hash browns or home fries with that?
Oh, you want fries with that shake?
Okay, so
if I don't see you in the future, I'll see you in the pasture.
good night, everybody.
Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, everyone.